Sorry, but yeah, this is more of a theory video, I guess, which, you know, go ahead. Because throughout this episode, we see murals on the wall, obviously. We see this image of this boneheaded guy fighting some kind of giant monster. Other than that, we don't really get to... And then also we have these fairy stacks that basically King made when he was a puppy. My theory is... Because King basically said, like, his origin story, like, he heard when he was an egg, he heard the roar of his father, supposedly. I'll get more on that hopefully in a minute. But my theory is this guy here is not related to King. This is not related to King. The skull might be. The guy is not. This, however, I believe is King's father and or mother. I called it! I called it! I called it! I knew I got it! Poor King, but oh my god, I called it! Hell yeah! Oh my god, hold on. Oh my god. I was legitimately watching this episode. Not from the, I wouldn't say from the beginning, because like here's the thing, like, you know, King, it kind of, like, one, there's this dream sequence. I'm like, all right, well, this is a dream. We didn't get to see Grom lose again. So that was cute. Luz is ready to to tell them about, you know, Bellos and everything that happened. Gives them a quick little rundown real quick. And I love one, there's multiple things in this episode. One, like, Ida goes, you know what to do, and they hug her and everything. I love this episode. This episode is pretty good. But, and basically, after... Well, let me get to other things before I get to that, but... Let's see here. This is great.
Stop Bellows from completing the draining spell. I just need to figure out how.
Nearly snaps her. Nearly has Hootie snap her niece's neck.
I came as fast as I could.
Oh my god.
Filled me in on the draining spell.
Oh my god.
Chomp up. Hey, no pity parties in this house. Besides, Luce is upset enough as it is.
Poor Luce. But oh my god. Okay, but yeah, there's this whole thing. Luce obviously is still reeling from last episode, which I can understand why they didn't bring up Hunter, because Luce has to deal with her own shit. Hootie barfs up the note from King's quote-unquote dad, and they decide, you know what, let's go visit them. Let's go over there and visit them. Like, these guys, let these two and Hootie go out there and visit them. Edith's trying to put up a thick face, and I love this episode a lot again, because they are really, like, there's a lot of buildup in this show, and the one buildup I want, and the one buildup, and I've said this since, like, the beginning of, like, I've said this for a while, the one buildup I really want, and I feel like they are building up to it, because, especially in this episode, they are too, is Luz calling Ida mom. I am, like, like, this episode, pretty much, like, there's even a point, there's a lot of good character moments in this, too, like this right here, where...
Well, it's not like we have many allies.
What was it? Like, Luz basically, or Ida straight telling Luz, no, you can't, you know, you're not going to be able to do this. Like, you're not going to be able to do it unless I don't want you to do this. You need to be protected.
Many allies.
Let me see.
Emperor Bellows.
You see,
What if something goes wrong?
you see, Ida's worried for Luz. You see him mulling around. I didn't notice that the owl symbol is right there.
A Hootie could accompany them.
They even get there.
See, she's trying to cover all the bases. Ida's trying to cover all the bases, or at least find a reason to keep her kids close, because she doesn't feel they're safe by themselves.
A ship that might take.
So she's trying to make sure everything's safe.
Such allies would be quite valuable.
I wonder if I still have my sailor's hat.
Does anyone else feel that marching around the edge of the forest?
Fine, you can go.
Oh shit! I did not. Wait.
Fine.
Wait. Listen to Hootie.
Quite valuable.
I wonder if I still have my sailor's hat.
Does anyone else feel that marching around the edge of the forest?
because it ends with like the Belos' forces surrounding them. So yeah, that's what that is. Like that's the forces marching into position to take the Owl House.
Fine, you can go.
Yeah.
We'll find out all we can on our end to create a plan for when you get back.
See, they have that up, and then you even have where Ida just breaks down
On a wild loose chase.
like that. That's so powerful, and it hurts.
Oh, the joke wasn't that bad, was it?
Oh, this is so much bigger than I imagined.
Like she blames herself, and I love Ida so much.
I thought Luce was just some lost kid, but because of me, she's wrapped up in this thing with Belos, and it's just not fair. She and King are children. They shouldn't have to deal with this.
I love that. I love that a lot. And then you have even like around towards the end of the right here, or no, it's right. It's when they first meet, where Lou says this thing, and I'm getting to King. I will eventually get to King saying, but oh my god, because I called that so damn hard. I called that so damn. I'm like, you can't fool me, Dana Terrace.
Are you my...
Is it right here?
"'Tis King. My name is Tarek. Hail and well."
Right, this is Luce the human / friend / sister.
Bingo! Like, they're setting everything up, and even, like, and also, like, for everyone Luz isn't leaving this island. She is not. Like, I don't know how to tell you this. Like, if they have to find a way to have a portal that access between worlds, that will be more likely than Luz being cut off from the Boiling Isles. That is the one thing I already know, and I'm calling that right frickin' now. That is one. And you know I do good theories now, because holy shit that I took a dart and went boom and hit that bullseye. Oh my god. But let's see, where was it? What was I gonna go over here? Shoot. But yeah, they basically go to visit supposedly their King's people. They find a finger, which is not part of their Titan. Which I love this idea of these different Titans, especially because like we see like how their Titan looks, which also is, I'm pretty sure the Titan from let me see. I'm pretty sure that's the Titan from the Owl Beast episode. Like, I'm pretty sure it is. Like, hold on. So, where it's like, okay, kinda, let's see. I'm pretty sure I had some words about, oh, wait. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's the same Titan. Oh yeah, ah, shit. Wait, what? I can do that? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the exact same Titan. So this is obvious. So the Owl Beast comes from this side of the island, which is this side of the world, actually. It's across the world, which I love the idea that there's probably like a bunch of dead Titans out in like the waters of this world that have like their own civilizations on there, maybe even their own demons. And I would kind of like that, or maybe their own magics. I think that'd be kind of badass. But yeah, this is cool. This is badass. But yeah, they come here. Luz is coming looking for an army. King is looking for obviously to meet his family. They take him to teach him a little bit about their quote unquote culture, while Luz finds a sword and an Evangelion reference, which I haven't even watched Evangelion, but I know I believe that's what that's from. Which would make sense, because Evangelion's about fighting giant kaijus. Or angels, but whatever. But yeah, these guys, which I'll say this right now, this episode actually hints at a lot of shit. Like this guy showing off his scar at one point, and his stomach not being furry. Wait. The Last Titan, a study of the boiling isles, flora. Oh, Dysplora! Oh, shit! I didn't realize that the first time.
Told you
Okay.
to stop rummaging through
So
my
she also
stuff.
made a book. Great. And it also talks about the Last Titan. But yeah, like, here's the thing. Like, God, I want to see if they show it. Because they show him at one point, he lifts his shirt. And you see his stomach. Let me see.
A lot of people are in danger, and they don't even realize it.
Yeah, that dude is straight up evil.
Don't worry, we'll help.
Please understand, I'm here to ask if you would lend me your mighty warriors. You see, Emperor Bellows has threatened to...
That upstart on the Carcass Kingdom?
Carcass Kingdom.
Deal. I've got battle scars older than his reign as Emperor. Wanna see?
Like that right there, it's like, hold on. I was thinking like, okay, well maybe he's just like shaved? But no, like there's even little hints beforehand like this.
He passed down that handsome skull of yours.
That, when he said that, I'm like, oh, genetic. And then now I'm like, oh shit, that was a kill. Like he thinks like, oh yeah, that's a kill you did. It's good. And I'm like, fuck. I'm like, Which also, I want to say this right now. Like, that whole thing, because here's the thing, when it started, like, one, they said, like, oh yeah, Bill here has talked to our god, the great huntsman. I'm like, alright, is this, like, is this guy a hack? I'm waiting for the ball to drop. Everything's going a little too well. And I'm thinking, okay, the great huntsman, fine. I'm like, what is it? And then eventually they said, oh yeah, the great huntsman, I'm thinking, okay. So, just a quick guess, like, King's people actually worship, like, eventually, like, they say, like, oh yeah, we need to destroy the last Titan to revive the great huntsman or whatever. I'm like, wait, the collector is stuck underneath bones. Like, is he the last Titan? Because we also see that, like, supposedly, they're gonna return the magic of all the witches to the Titan. I'm like, so, like, is it gonna be, like, the collector's gonna possess the Titan and stuff like that? Or something like that. Like, that's what's gonna happen. But then he said, we need to find the last Titan and sacrifice them to summon our great god. And I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, oh shit. And then I'm like, oh no. No. As soon as I saw it, I'm like, no. That means the skulls are fake. All these skulls are fake. Or like, these are actual skulls that they're kills. And the king's the last Titan. And then they're going to use that to revive the collector. Because either the great huntsman was either the brother of the collector, which would have been a little bit left field, or the collector, or it is the collector himself. And turns out, yes, it is the collector himself. Because there was that little bit. Also, you guys can get in the boiling water without dying. There's let's see, when they show the town for the first time. Let's see, when they show the town for the that was badass. But also now, like, it makes
Everyone.
just this is an episode where you rewatch it. You're just like, these are a bunch. When you saw this like tied up there, I'm like, okay, that's got to be like something. But think of it this way now, all of these skulls are skulls of baby Titans. It's kind of freaking dark. This episode, like, it's like, oh, they're kings. It's like, no, they're not. Also, Beta King is dead. Beta King is dead because that's his goddamn skull. So, oh god. But yeah, so then I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, oh shit. And even like you kind of even see, let's see.
Titan's power can free him from his prison.
Yeah, it was right here where I was like, oh no.
Once, before
Or I think it was a little bit before this.
its hateful roar blew out my eardrum.
That was the roar that King's dad heard, or that King heard of his dad or mom before, leaving him in the egg.
How did it go? Wah.
Like, oh shit. Well, no, it was a little bit before this. I think I figured it out.
So, Titans are always hungry.
Oh, I think, let's see.
Act like monarchs and say, "Weh?"
The huntsman wants us to find the last one. Only a Titan's power can free him from his prison.
Oof. oof. I'm like, oh shit. Oh shit. So, yeah. And then there's, and like, I was like, oh my god, I called it. But holy shit, it's so awful. I was hoping, and I'm still slightly hoping, that this dude becomes a good guy. That he sees like, wait a minute. Because Luz even at one point says like he tells these dumbasses, like, how much has this guy even told you about Titans? If Titans are even evil. So, like, right here.
I mean, we, right? You promised the huntsman would grant all of us glory.
Are Titans even evil?
How much have you been making up?
See, there's that, right? So I'm hoping maybe these people will, in a sense, help eventually. I would be very grateful. It'd be very grateful. And also, this guy could be a cool guy, because I'm pretty sure his voice actor, I think I'm... Oh shit, there's a dead king. Oh wait, no, that is King. I thought it was a dead king hanging, like, oh shit. There's that whole bit, but yeah, that was just like, I was like, oh my god, I called it! Oh my god, I called it! Not the time to be gloating, but oh my god, I called it! I'm like, get out, get out, get out! Even King wanted to just play ball with this guy, and I'm like, oh, it's so adorable, and I'm just like, oh, but it's also at the point where I'm like, get out now!
Small thing.
I'm just like, get out now, get out now! Oh my god. So they need the power of a Titan to unlock him, which explains why they need to use, either, like, kill all the witches, basically, to do it. So, that's also not looking good for King, now that I think about it, because that then means King might self-sacrifice himself to save the entire... Or, actually, no, that's not true. Well, it is. My guess is, I'll make another video about this, talking about it a little bit more. My guess is, King is gonna go, wait, like, I have to sacrifice myself to do this, don't I? Like, he's gonna try to sacrifice himself. Luz is like, no, I can't let that happen. Luz is gonna go up there. That's when she's gonna try to stop the Day of Unity, and that's when she's gonna be possessed by the Collector. Assuming we're not going by the whole Grimwalker idea, which I would love, but again, assuming we're not going by that, there's that. So, I feel like this is a reference. Ichigo? Skull? I don't know. Again, just all the skull. It's like, oh my god. Yeah, he just...
Can I ask a favor?
He just wants...
It's a little silly, but
He just wants to play catch.
can we play catch?
And you even see him like, oh, like
I believe you may find some equipment thither.
See, that is not a time to pause.
Thither?
He just, like, I think he sees it. He sees it. Like, please tell me this guy, like, eventually, like, will, try to help. I'm so hoping. But, this right here is, like, heartbreaking, too. And this is, like, where I'm like, okay, Luz is safe. Luz isn't leaving the Isles, or, like, being, like, she's not gonna make the choice of leaving her home and family. Because I keep talking about the build-up of, and I know this is King's episode, and I apologize if I'm talking about Luz a lot, but here's the build-up of this.
We're just about to play catch.
Let me see.
Left behind.
King.
Left behind. Yeah, these guys wouldn't hurt me. They get me. They know what it's like to be left behind.
King, this is about your
Let's see.
No, I mean, yeah, but it's you too, Luz. You'll eventually go back to the human realm. I know how it works. I've read your Azura books. You even promised your mom.
See, there's this.
I just thought I had to prepare for a world without you in it.
But they won't help. King, you're not one of them.
Then what am I?
You're a Titan.
You're a Titan, King.
See, Luz isn't going anywhere. Because, again, there's the whole bit in the beginning where, you know, there's the whole thing of Auntie Lilith. There's the whole thing about, Luz being King's sister. That, like, when he introduces them to this guy, to Terrace, he straight says, what is it? This is what he says, like, about these two people that come with him that he lives with.
Your ship?
Did you send me that letter? Our sister. And this is Hootie, the, door.
There's no, like, uncle, there's no nothing. There's no fix. There's no, like, title with Hootie other than, it's Hootie. This, on the other hand, is straight my sister. And, like, Ida, how much, like, this is building up that, yes, like, it's not a sense of Luz has to go back to her family. No. It's a sense of Luz has family in the human world, yes, but she has family in the demon world now, too. And there's no her just leaving it behind. Like, King might be, like, King, like, it, like, again, it's something that's gonna happen. Like Luz is not leaving. Luz is not leaving the Boiling Isles. That's not gonna happen. That's not happening. I do not need another goddamn Gravity Falls. Like, again, you love Gravity Falls all the hell you want. Awesome. But, like, that one thing I kind of peeved me off is, like, Dipper not staying in Gravity Falls and learning to do the thing he loved. That peeved me off so much, and they point it as a good thing. I'm like, why? I'm like, no. No. This, I'm so hoping that, yes, this will end way better to the point where it's like, yes, Luz will obviously be back and forth, or basically just stay in the Boiling House and maybe visit her mom in the summertime, or wintertime, I guess, because Hexside has school in the summer. So, yeah, like, I hope it's going to be kind of like that. Maybe it's kind of a divorce scenario kind of thing where, like, for this half of the year, she's with Ida. For this half of the year, she stays with Camilla. But, with that said, that's a lie. Like, Luz isn't leaving. Make this my theory video here for this. Luz is not leaving the Isles. That is not happening. But yeah, like I said, I call this a mile away. This episode is fun. This episode is great. It is a really, really good episode. Which I just realized that this is technically not a new episode, but also I guess this is Ida's new, or Luz's new season 2 outfit, just having Ida's jacket on. Because I was expecting to see the entire outfit, but it turns out no, it's just the sailor outfit. But no, it's just her her pirate banner that she has on her head, which I'm like, cool, it's cute. Then you obviously have this really good scene of King using his roar. King being sad and just wanting to go home.
I want to go home.
Oh, poor King. And then this is also a really good. This is also a really good scene too. That's a really good scene too of King just looking out at basically a relative of his that he's been living in for like the entire time. Which is really funny because I made a joke. Well, not really funny, but I did make a joke at one point where I said, watch the Boiling Isles is really... Watch the Boiling Isles or Bonesborough, all that is actually just really tiny. Is it really tiny in the human world? And this is just the corpse of Philip's body because they land kind of the same way. So I just made a joke about that on Twitter, and people said that means then that Hunter is living inside the corpse of his past former self. And I put I don't know what the clip GIF is from, but it's just one of the Jonas Brothers going, "That's deep." But in a sense, that's also kind of what happened. Except King is living in the body of a former Titan or family member. It's like, eh. But yeah, these are... this episode is great. It has such good feels. It ends with the Owl House being surrounded by the Emperor's Covenant, Kikimora saying, capture anyone. So, next episode is probably going to be following Ida fighting her way out. I don't know. But Ida and Lilith. But we might actually see We might actually see Lilith turn harpy form next episode. That'd be kind of badass. But yeah, this is cool. I like this episode. This is great. It's definitely a King episode 1, and it hurts so much, but also in the sense we do now know how that yes, King is a Titan. And yes, I called it. I called that stuff like I don't know how long back, but I called it. But yeah. But tell me what you think in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. This is actually a really beautiful shot. This might be one of my favorite shots. This is actually really nice. But yeah, this was cool. This was cool. And I'm like, yeah, I called it. I'm like, it's funny too because it's like it was when I realized I did. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, oh no, I called it. Oh no, I called it. Oh no, I called it. King, get out of there! I'm like, oh no. I'm like, I knew it. I knew they were hunters. I knew they hunted King. I knew that guy with the spear wasn't his dad. I knew he was a Titan. I knew it. But yeah, this episode was great. It made it to the point where like I realized what I did. I realized I called him like, oh shit. But this is good. This I legitimately had panic. I'm like, oh no. I'm like, what the hell's gonna happen? But yeah, like just note, called it. Luz is not leaving the Boiling Isles. Like they're setting up every last bit where like they're like, if anything, like here's my final like theory thing that's I'm gonna call like everything's gonna happen to the very like when Luz finally does get the chance to go home. When Luz finally does get the chance, when the portal opens up or whatever, like Ida's gonna like try to go home and like something like that. It's gonna be very sad. Luz is gonna step at the portal, turn around, go back and hug Ida, and she goes, I can't leave you. Like you're my mom. Like something like that. Something like that's gonna happen where she's gonna turn around. I can't like Luz will not be able to leave her because that's her mom. That's her mom. That this is their entire family. But I feel like that's gonna happen. Like Luz will probably do a speech that says something along the lines of I can't just leave you. I just can't do all this. Like you're my mom, and like gives her a hug. I feel like that's what's gonna happen. But I don't know. But like I can't leave you guys. You're all my family. You're my little brother. You're my auntie, and you're my mom. And gives Ida a hug. And then that's gonna be like a group hug, and then that's where Camilla's gonna have to be like, well, I guess Luz can come to school here, and then the other half of the year come back, whatever, like something like that. I don't know. Or Camilla could just move to the Boiling Isles. That would be the better idea, because why the hell would you want to stay in the human world when you can stay on the boiling goddamn Isles? But in any case, tell me in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Which videos I've done. Links are on my Facebook. There's so much good videos, and we will see you later. But yeah, this was a oh no episode, but it was a really good one. It was like, oh, I'm good. I'm like, oh no, I'm right. Oh no, I'm like, oh, I'm like, run, King. But again, I already know Luz isn't leaving, and it's time to see how this is gonna play out.